In this video, you're going to learn how to make this Xbox One controller dock. We're going to use a 3.5 inch stick. We're going to use this for the entire project. We're going to start off by measuring 7 inches and cutting it straight. For this next part, we're going to need a 45-degree cut, so let's go ahead and turn that saw to 45. We're going to go ahead and grab another piece of wood and cut a 45-degree angle on one side. Next, let's go ahead and measure out 1 inch from the inside of the cut and cut it straight. These are actually the bottom pieces of the dock, so let's go ahead and cut one more of those. Once we get all 3 pieces, let's go ahead and give all the pieces a nice sand. You're going to try to sand all the corners and edges of all these 3 pieces. After the sand, go ahead and grab the 7-inch stick, and we're going to go ahead and measure out the 2 holes that hold the controller. Go ahead and make a mark halfway across the board on the top and the bottom of the 7-inch stick. Since the board is 3.5 inches wide, halfway point would be 1 3/4. Once you've made the marks, go ahead and line the ruler with the top and the bottom mark and make a line across. Now let's go ahead and align the ruler with the edge of the board and the line we made. Now let's go ahead and make a mark at 1 inch mark. Make sure that the line you mark at the 1 inch overlaps the long line that runs across the board. Now of course we're going to make 2 marks on each side for the 2 holes. Now it's time to make the holes. As you can tell, I'm using a drill press with a Forstner bit. It's not required to use a drill press, however I really recommend to use a Forstner bit. If you're using the Forstner bit with a hand drill, I highly recommend holding it or clamping it down to a table. Go ahead and align the tip of the bit with the 2 lines that you crossed. Now let's go ahead and make the hole on the other side. I changed the camera angle so on this one you can see how far I go in with the bit. So I go in basically the full length of the bit, but I do not go completely through it. What I do is once I stop seeing the silver part of the bit, I stop. For this last part, we're going to go ahead and attach the 2 bottom pieces to the bottom of the dock. Now what I do is, I go ahead and add glue, and then I spread the glue throughout the entire surface of it. Once the glue is applied, then I go ahead and wipe off any excess glue if there is any. Since I do ship all of these out, I also nail them as well. Nailing is not required, any wood glue should hold it just fine. If you are nailing, I use 1 inch nails and I just put 1 nail on each side. I do not put in the middle as it can pass through the hole on the other side. And that's pretty much it. If you want to see any future videos that I come out with, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions about the build or any questions in general, go ahead and put it in the comments section. I also do giveaways of these stands and other stands on my Twitch livestream.